Hi everyone, in today's video I will be explaining operators in Java. The explanation in quick and simple way. This explanation is perfect for beginners and quick revision as well. Please check out my channel for more Java and Selenium cheat sheets. Let's back to operators in Java. What are operators? Operators are symbols used to perform operations on variables and values. Uh, we have five types of operators in Java. First one is arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relational operators, logical, and finally unary operators. First one is arithmetic operators. We used arithmetic operators to perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the modulus. Modulus it returns the remainder when we divide the two values. So let's write program to understand more. Let's create a class under the package practice operators. Mm, Here we have given the class name operators. The first letter of word should be capital. I already shared the naming conventions in my last video. How to write method names, variable names, and class name, package names. What are rules in Java we follow to write the uh, names of methods, class, and package. If you are not seen that video, go and watch. Now come to operators. We are creating a class operators here. Um, let's declare one variable 5 and one more num2 10. This is the data type. This is variable name num1 and here is the 5 value. So here we are trying to add these two numbers. First let me print this directly. Can I directly do like this? Let's see what it will print. Okay, just a second. Yeah, see, it prints 5 plus 10, 15. We can add directly in the output, but i- now it is for the simple calculation, it prints. Whenever you write more coding and more big programs, you have to store some values in the variables, right? So uh, let's try it in this way. Let's see what it prints here. Num1 plus num2. Num1 stores 5 and num2 stores 5, 10. If we run this one, what it will print? Same, it will print 15. Now what I am doing is, can I add this with any other number? Here num1 is variable, num2 is variable, but here this is directly a value. Now we'll see how it behaves now. Let's run this class. Yeah, it prints 25. 5 plus 10 plus 10, 25. Now let me declare one more variable num3 equals to num1 plus num2. What will num3 what it will store? It will store sum of num1 and num2. Okay. Let me print num. Why? Because here I'm directly printing num1, num2 plus 10, but I'm not storing this value anywhere. So when I do one more operation here, it will not take uh, the values in the num1, num2 won't change. So num3 add up num1 and num2, and the value will store in the num3. Let's print this. Let me num3. Okay. See, first in the first print, it will print num1 plus num2 plus 10. In second, in num3 it stores only num1 plus num2. This is add operation. Likewise, we can let me ask. I'm storing this value. Both are integers. 5 and 10 both are integer. What if I write here float? And let's see what it prints. See, it will add up in decimal value because the value 15 it's converting to float. Is it upcasting or what? This casting we will discuss in another class. Okay. Now we are focusing on operators. Let's see. Then we'll go with what if let's see this also. Okay, I'm adding float number 4 equals to 5. This five value is an integer, but when I declare with float, it will what if it will take? It will take num4. It will take 5.0. Okay, it will convert to a float. Let me show you what it will print. Num4. Okay. See, number but what I have assigned 5. Likewise, here also, even it is sum of 5 plus 10, it is 15. But when I declare float num3 as a float, it is taking as float. Okay. Can I add a float in here? Let's see. I have a number 1 is 5, and here I will modify as 4, and I will run this. What happened here? What it prints num3. Num1 is 5, num4 is 5.5. What it is printing in float? What if I do here int? See, what is throwing error? Type mismatch. Cannot convert from float to int. We can convert int to float, but we can't do float to int. Okay? It is throwing an error. So we have added float. And Let's likewise we can do now take sub, we'll do subtraction as well. Sub equals to num2 minus num1. What it will print? Let's see what it will print. See, sub is 5, num2 is 10, num1 is 5. It prints 5. Sub is 5. Whoa, now I have subtracted from bigger value to smaller value. Let's try in this way. Num1 minus num2, what it will print? Okay, what it will print? Minus 5. Okay, like this. Let me add food. Then let's see what it will. It converts to float from int to float. Okay, like likewise, let's do. We can practice like this. Int equals to multiplication, which will add multiplication. Num1 uh, to num2. Uh, and printing multiplication here. Let's run what it will print. Okay, last 50 it prints. Num1 is 5. Num2 is 10. 10 into 5, 50. Now, let's take a string. String name1 equals to how we will write a string value in double quotes. What if I keep like this in single quotes? What it is? Can I write like this? No, because string always should be in double quotes. What we will write in single quotes? Char value we will write in single quotes. Now len is a string, so I'm writing it in double quotes. Okay. Now I'm taking another string name2. Sorry, name2 with and here I wanna add directly two values. Can I do like that? Let's see how it will. Is throwing any error? No, I can add like this. Here we directly added when I starting I have printed 10 plus 5 directly, right? Because I can add two strings and store into a string value. Okay, let's try to print this. Name1 plus name2. Whatever it prints. It add like numbers. Now these are two strings. How it will print? Let's see. Let me run this class. See, learn with SA. It is added. Now I want to keep the spaces in between the two strings. How can I add like that? So space is also a string or not? Char. Let me check. Can uh can I take a single quote in can I keep like that? It will store? No. Can I do double quotes spacing? But I wanted to store a single quote space. What I have to do? I have to declare as sing. It will store a single space. Can I do like that? Char cannot be resolved. Why? Why? Char? Can't I do a char? Let me add. Why I can't able to do like keyword char slaughter? Okay. So char is a keyword. I'm writing it in single quote. Now it will take, right? If the space if I write in a single quote, it will take as a char. And I will can I so now in between in between I'm adding char. Can I add like that? Now name 4 I'm adding in between. Means one string, one char, one and one more string. Can I do like that? Can my Java program understand this? Let's see. Yeah, it understands. We can add string and one char value as well. Okay. What if I give all strings like the space also in string? It will print or not? Yeah, it will print. What if I don't want to store the space in some other value, but I directly wanted to add like this direct value. This is also works. Let me show you. Again, I am running this class. See, learn the space it prints with SAP. Okay, now let me do like this. I wanted to add one string with a number plus triple one. Can I do like this? Tell me, can we do like this? Let me try. Okay, num1 and num2. We have the two values in num1 and num2 plus 1, 1, 1. Is this throwing an error? No. Now let me run. If I run this Java class, yeah, it is printing one string and one number it is adding. Okay, we can print like this. What if can I triple one also take it as string? Yes, we can. Let me try adding. What it is throwing a name equals to name one plus name two plus triple one. I'm declaring name as a string. Now if does Java accept like this? Yes, because we already printed like this in this format. We can also store the same thing in name name variable as well. If you let me try to print the name, we'll see what it prints. Then as see, it is printing string with numbers as well. So what happened here? In Java, if we add any number with a string, it will convert to a string. So in Java, it is possible. We can add numbers to a string. It whole thing it converts to a string. Okay. Now we do one thing. Here, what I said, if any number we can add to a string, it will convert to a string. What if I add before the string? Now I'm uh, giving triple one plus name. What it will print? Am I running the program? See, it will add triple one before the string and after the string also because we have stored with the number string with any name. So let me do like this. Name one, and here I've added triple one. Again, one more set triple three. What it will print? It will print triple one, triple three, name one. Let me see what it will see. That will print. Oh, 444 line. Why it is printing like this? What I said is, if we add number to a string, the whole thing convert to a string. But here, what I'm doing first, I'm adding two numbers. So two numbers it will take as a number. And again, this number I'm adding with the name one. Here, so first it will add the triple one plus triple three, and then it is adding to a name. Now I'm getting one more doubt. What can I add all the numbers and store in a string? Let me try it like this. String equals to 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Can I do like this? We can't because all these numbers are integers. But we are uh, sorry, I'm not given a variable. Uh, Variable one, let me take like this. So variable one, I'm storing this whole adding three numbers in a variable, but all or three are integers. When we all add three integers, it will take as an integer and we can't store in the string variable. So it is throwing an error. Type mismatch cannot convert from int to string. What if I add plus SAP? What will can I why destroying? I have not given in double quotes. Every string we have to give in a double quotes. So it is taken. Let me try to print this variable one. I'm running this class. See, 6 SAP. That means 1 plus 2 plus 3. The whole thing is an integer and plus adding with a string. It will convert to a string. The value will convert to a string and store in a variable one. Okay. Now I wanna add like this. Triple one plus triple three and etc. what if I do, if I do like this, adding these things, what it will print? Again, it will print 444 SAP like this. And what it will print? See, the whole thing we have written in double quotes. Everything in between two double quotes will take it as a string. So it is considered as a string, not a number. So it won't add anything here, 1 1 plus 3 3. It just print like as it is, 1 1 1 plus 3 3 3 plus SAP. Let me show you running the class. See, because it is not an integer. Whole thing considered as a string and adding to another string. If you want to store in a variable also, whole thing will store in a string variable. Okay. Mm, let us try one thing. Uh, we'll try to print like this. Uh, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 1 1 plus name 1 plus triple 3 plus name mm, name 2. Okay. Guess what it will print? What do you think what it will print? L- Let us guess. What we have said earlier. If we add any number to a string, it will store as a string. So here 1 1 1 3 are integers. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 6. And here it comes string. String is 1 1 1. Means 6 1 1 1. Name 1. What is the name 1? Where it come name 1? Mhm. Name 1 is learn. So 1 1 1 means learn. And here again a number, which is 333. And a name 2, what is name 2? With SAP. Let's see what it will print. See, 6111 learn 333 with SAP. Okay, now let's see. We can add a string to a number. Can we subtract it? Let's see. If I wanted to subtract SAP minus 1, can I do like that? Let's see. Press SAP is a string minus 1. Can I do like this? Say it is showing some error. The operator y is undefined for the argument type string and int. Say Java doesn't allow subtraction from a string, but if adding a string number adding to a string, Java is allowed, but subtracting number from the string it won't possible in Java. Okay, so Java doesn't allow subtraction to a string, right? Mm, what if do multiple? That also not applicable. Division? No. This one? No. Java only allows addition to a string. Okay. We have seen subtraction, addition, multiplication. It will multiply. Here we have performed multiplication, right? In multiplication, it prints 50. So what I am trying to do is 10 by 2. What it prints? It is very simple, right? 2 5 times 10, 10. It will it will print 5. Let's see what it will print. Yeah, 5. What if I write here modulus 0? Why it is print 0? Okay, let's see. One more example. 7 divided by 2. What it will print? What it will print? 2 6 sorry, 2 3 6. What it remains? 1 is remains. Everyone knows the maths, right? How you perform divisions in your childhood. You write 7 in middle, and your left side you keep 2, and right side you will write 3 6, and from 7 to 6 it will divide, sorry, it will subtract, and you write 1 in the remainder part. You remember that right part is the quotient, and remaining number is a remainder, right? So it will print. So this symbol division, it will print quotient, and mod if you use modulus, it will print remainder. Remainder value it will print. See, 1 it will print. You got it right. The difference between modulus and division. These two things. Right now, let's try. Uh, we'll keep here. Okay. What if what if I divide 7 by 0? What it will print? Let's say what it. It throw it throws an exception. Uh, Exception in thread main Java divided by 0. It throws an exception when we try to divide integer integer by integer with this 0. What if I have 0 by 7? We will see how to handle exceptions in Java in coming videos. Right now, we just see till arithmetic operations. Okay, so I'm running this again. It will print 0. Okay, now it doesn't throw any error because we are dividing 0 by 7. It obviously print 0. What if I do 0 by 0 by 7? 0 by 0 is a float and 7 is integer. It is not throwing any error. Okay, let me try what it will do. It prints float value, right? And last it prints float value 0 by 7, 0 0.0. What if I do 0 by, so here we are dividing 0 by 7.0, and it returns 0 0.0 because we are dividing it by a float value. If I write, what if we write 0 0.0 divided by 7.0? Still it prints float value 0 0.0. Now I'm changing this to 3.0 divided by 7.0. Let's see what it prints. It prints again a float value because both two values are float values. Now I'm giving 47 as a float and 7.0 both are float values. 47 is a bigger value and 7 is smaller value. It written 6.71 and something. Again, it prints float value. What if I have given a modulus? It will print divide. Prints 5.0 because it prints a reminder value. What if I write 45.0 dividing with an integer value 0? Let's see what it will print. I have given 2 here. So 45.0 is a float and 2 is an integer. 2 prints 52.5. Now I'm keeping 0. 45.0 divided by 0 prints infinity. In Java, if I divide a float with the integer value, it prints infinity. Uh, so these are the arithmetic operators in Java. Remaining operators we will discuss in next videos. Please stay tuned. And my if you like my explanation, please like and subscribe. And these videos are very beginner friendly. And I will be uploading more videos. Thank you for watching.